Right, folks. Make sure I got all my technical equipment running here. Little delay here, verifying things on my iPad, but I'm trying to get all the technical equipment. Oh yeah, looks like we are live, coming to you live from the Philippines, my friends, from the balcony of the penthouse suite here, just off of Subic Bay, nestled up to the mountains here, up in here in Zambales province, my friends, just outside of Barrio Barreto. And I just thought, you know what, it's such a beautiful day. It's such a beautiful day, and let me just give you a quick look around before the sun goes down. Folks, take a look at that sun going down over that mountain right there, right through them palm trees. Folks, I sit here every night and I watch that sun go down over that mountain, through that big ass palm tree. And folks, let me just take you through a walk here to show you what we got going on the balcony of the penthouse suite. I got my man Forrest G. This little dog has been chilling in that hot tub, just cooling off. And we got the beautiful ladies, we're live, baby. The beautiful Helen Troy, the beautiful Fatima. The folks, they just chowed down on, I think, 4 mangoes, and now they've ate 2 oranges. And folks, this is their snack before I get over here and fire up this grill. Just look around my cooking station right here. I was gonna shoot this on this old Sony RX100. I said, you know what, fuck it, let's go live. And there's a look at my iPad, so this is what I'm gonna be reading from. Finishing up this beer, my homemade chopping block that dude made me from the far side of Subic Bay. And I got my grill cleaned out, folks. And let me just show you a live look over at Times Square here. And it's quiet, there is a little bit of activity, but at 5 o'clock, folks, we're under a curfew. Let me get my tripod fixed here, but we are under a curfew. Curfew starts here, at least where we're at in this barangay, 5 p.m. 5 p.m. That's it. You got to go home. So 5 p.m. everything's supposed to shut down. Obviously, you got some stragglers trying to get their business handled and get home. But we're straight. We're abiding by the quarantine guidelines. I've quarantined myself right here. Boom! Paness. Somebody just came off the top ropes. Who I got? I got Rich Buong. Cheers. Pobre Lasangero from Australia. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well in Australia. Because we're doing good here, folks. Any situation, what you got to do is just make the best of it any way you can. Take lemons, make lemonade, and that's what we're doing. Folks, I've been working on my tan every day. Look, I'm getting such a gingerbread tan going on, and of course all the locals are looking at me like, why the hell is that foreign guy out there in the sun? You know, they don't get it, right? Different cultures. Ladies are like, why is he out there? Because I love, you know, I gotta get my tan going on. I gotta stay gingerbread. Get ready for Hollywood, you know? So that's what we're doing, folks. I just thought I'd fire up a quick live stream, check on everybody out there, let you guys hang out with us here. I'm jamming out to the soundtrack from that video from our channel called A Long Night in Pattaya. Shout out to the Filipino band. I think they're called Mafia. When I was in Thailand not too long ago, I looked for you, but you weren't there, my friends. I don't know where you guys are. There was a different band playing at Hooters in Pattaya that night. So I just hit play, just push play. DJ T, hit the play button. But I hit play on this this like 2-3 hour video of that band playing there at the Hooters in Pattaya. Now, that's kind of like corporate to like recommend people go to Hooters, but in Thailand, the Hooters in Pattaya is, I think it's actually the biggest Hooters in the world. It's a great venue, A good layout, great location. They got a band in there. They got a fucking mechanical bull. It's actually a great place. You could change the name and call it Marcos's Place. It'd be a great bar either way. And then the Hooters over there at Nana Plaza, prime location. People watching going into Nana Plaza. So Hooters has got great real estate at least those two locations there in Thailand. In America, I never go to fucking Hooters, but anyhow. So that's what I'm listening to. Just been working on some videos all day. The lady's been chilling out. Lil Force G's had his yard leave out here. That's what I call it. Right now he's on yard leave. Let me give you another look at this dude. This dude's over there chilling like a villain in that damn hot tub. He just plays in the hot tub. He runs up and down. I mean, he's got plenty of room to run. Yeah. Throwing water on them ladies over there. And them ladies are looking so beautiful tonight, my friends. My goodness. Kick the ball over. Yeah, so he just has a good time on yard leave. And you know, the ladies don't like coming out here. Boom! Paness, somebody came off the top ropes. TTT, totally. Love your work. Two-Tone Orange Bar headed north. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you. Thank you so much for the support. I'm already looking at a gold bar and an orange bar stacked up to the top. Boom! I got Batikos off the top ropes. How you doing, man? Haven't heard from you in a while. Greetings from Russia. Got me some Captain Morgan and cola and lime and buckwheat, of course. Life's good. Now, man, maybe you can explain that, because, you know, being from America or being here in the Philippines, when I was reading that list of like the things that people are panic buying around the world or stocking up on, whatever you want to call it, when I went through that list, you know, America, we're buying toilet paper. In Amsterdam, they're buying weed. And then went on to Russia, and it said in Russia, you guys are stockpiling buckwheat. And for the average American, like what? You're like, what the hell is buckwheat? Number two, why are they stockpiling buckwheat? So it's up to you, man. But if you got a chance to explain it in the comments, you know, in every country, everybody's stockpiling different stuff, you know. And I talked to my mom today. She didn't say, she usually tells me, you know, oh my God, there's no toilet paper. There's no toilet paper at Walmart. She didn't say that today, so I don't know if she didn't get out or what's going on. But anyhow, let's see. All right, so everything seems to be working here on my live stream. Just a quick update. Alcohol, tobacco sales are banned here. We're under a 5 p.m. curfew. Our electricity is good. Our water is good. Our infrastructure is good. My internet is rocking on. So folks, we haven't seen, knock on wood, any degradation in any type of infrastructure services. Food is flowing to the markets. Although, you know, the people's money is getting thin, as everybody's money is getting thin around the globe because people can't work. But at least we're not in like a hurricane situation. I've been through a lot of hurricanes, you know, living down in Florida, living in Texas. You know, when a hurricane hits, there are no services. There's no electric, there's no damn water. Thank you very much, beautiful Helen of Troy, bringing me a cold Corona. Thank you, darling. Look, that's a good lady. She saw that my beer was getting low, and she didn't even wait. She just brought it on out. Thank you very much, darling. Shout out to Helen of Troy. Sorry about that. No, but folks, you know, when you're in a hurricane or something like that, you know, wildfires, brush fires, earthquakes, that's devastating. You know, a lot of there's just devastation, and the logistics train can't flow. During Typhoon Yolanda, one of the biggest challenges was clearing all the damn palm trees off the road just to get logistics going again. Took forever. Boom! Boom! Banderas off the top ropes. Channel Rainsy, thank you very much. I'm on the Coronas 2 with a bit of lime. Hey, you know what, ladies? Can you get me a slice of lime? Or do we just have limon? I'll take the limon. I'll take the limon. Just a big slice for me. And bring that, or I got my opener right here. Yeah, so folks, the good thing is, you know, I know people around the world in their lockdown situation are in a lot worse position than we are here. But here in the Philippines, the logistics are flowing, the infrastructure is good. I'm not saying everything is perfect. I'm not saying everything is roses. I'm just giving you a report of the conditions on the ground. There are still vegetables at the market. There's chicken, there's pork, there's fish. And the Fatima's bitching because she went up there today to try to get some shrimp, couldn't find some shrimp, or yesterday. But I think if she went all the way to Subic Town to the big market, she would probably be able to get shrimp. So our condition here is positive. We're okay. We're doing okay, folks. So if you're listening to me from Italy or from China or I don't know, wherever you guys are really hard locked down, my heart goes out to you. I'm on a lockdown, but right now, you know, I'm not feeling too much pain. I've felt a lot more pain in my life than this lockdown. Previous videos, I've expressed my opinion, but only because I'm a free spirit. I'm a free spirit, and I believe in less government, and I just can't keep my mouth shut. And I'm not gonna keep my mouth shut. This is a global pandemic. This situation has nothing to do with where I'm standing right now. If I bebop 2 countries over, this is a global situation. Certainly I'm going to express my opinion. But as far as our situation here, we're good to go. Don't worry about us. Now, baby, can you... Now look, this is what... Fatima brings me out a slice of lemon, right? Now, I love this girl, but how am I going to get that down in the Corona, baby? Go get that. I tell you what, look, listen. Just go get that fake Bear Grylls knife and bring it out. And bring out the meat too, because it's time for me to fire up this this charcoal. How the hell am I going to squeeze that down in that Corona bottle?
I thought you just only squeeze.
Well, if you can squeeze it in there, by all means, but I'm used to like a wedge.
Oh, you done told me.
Hey, just bring that fake Bear Grylls knife out here. Let me get this party started. Okay, anyhow, folks. So you've seen a lot of my videos. I'm gonna fire up this here charcoal chimney, and they got a big thing of meat in there. I don't know if they got it out of the freezer or what, but I think it's a combination of pork and chicken. That's what I'm gonna cook tonight. And I may not run this live stream for the whole time, because shit, I stand out here and I cook for like 2 or 3 hours, you know. I'm not in no big hurry when I cook. I drink, we listen to music, these ladies play Facebook, and what they were, whoa, baby, don't cut me. Fucking Bear Grylls, fake knife, what was it, $3 off of Lazada. I mean, the real one's 35 bucks. It's a you know, by Gerber, branded by Bear Grylls. But I was looking for some kitchen knives, and somehow or another I saw these things, and it's not a bad knockoff, but you can tell it's not a quality real Gerber. I mean, you get a real Gerber, that damn thing is shit. Okay, brown out. Electricity just went out. That means my router, that's 150 megabits per second, up and down. My router just got taken out, brown out, killer. And I don't know how much load I have on my phone, so if I had to get... But it's funny how this YouTube live stream app works. It said, hey, you're offline. But the minute I switched over to cellular, hell, it fucking resurrected itself like Jesus. I mean, we're back online. I can see your messages coming through, but folks, it's so small, I can't read your messages. So nobody send me any super chat money, because I don't even know who to thank. It's just so damn small, I can't read it. And my iPad is down over here. But this is normal for us. We normally have occasional little brownouts here on the Subic side. Maybe 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes. Nothing. They very rarely have any brownouts over there. So it's just a difference in the electrical grid or how they divide it. Because when I'm over here during a brownout, the people over in Barreto, they have power. All right, so that no electricity, no router to kill my music. I guess the good thing is you can probably hear me a little bit better now. So I probably got 30 pesos load on my phone. It's here, folks. You know, I don't have no prepaid cell phone plan. Nobody does. You just go to the Sorry store. You put basically what. God damn. You go to the Sorry store. You put minutes on your phone. In America, back in the day, we say put some minutes on my phone. Back when you had that, you know, you were broke, no credit, you had that prepaid plan. But here they say put load. You gotta put load on your phone. So I may have only 30, 40 pesos load. So if this stream goes down, I just want to say thanks for joining me during this quick live stream. I won't run it as a full cooking show. I'll just revert over to the traditional cameras, and I'll upload it tomorrow when the electricity comes back on. But you know what? When you're doing live streams, when you're trying to live stream to YouTube, I guess, well, any platform, these are the technical challenges. Most of the time, the technical challenge is the Wi-Fi speed. It's just not. It's not fast enough to facilitate live streaming. Realize I'm not in the States, I'm not in the US, I'm not in the UK, I'm in the Philippines, which if you have a good signal under LTE, yes, you can live stream, but a lot of places I go, you don't have a good signal. And if you go to Globe and use their unlimited plan, they'll throttle your ass. I mean, you watch several videos, they'll throttle you down to like 384, and it's not fast enough to facilitate a live stream. So over here, you're working with technical challenges on doing live streams. Yes, you're pulling. You got the electric back. Boom! Panes, folks, we're back in business. We got the electric back on. So that's a typical brownout here in on the Subic Town side of the river. That's typical. It lasts, you know, 10-15 minutes, and we're back in business. Any water interruption is comparable. So can't complain, because I've been places in the Philippines. If you live on an island, now things get better progressively every day, every month. Infrastructure, you know, obviously improves. But you know, years ago when I had an apartment on an island, you know, every day for 6 hours, 8 hours, you had a brownout. You knew the schedule because they had two generators. Usually one was broken down or they were working on it, so they had to refuel this big ass generator. They had to cool off the generator, refuel it, you know, clean the filters, whatever, and crank it back up. So basically every day of your life, you knew there was a brownout from, you know, 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. or whatever it was. So I don't complain about these little brownouts. You know, if you're from the West and you're used to a very, very stable power grid, well, maybe you would be complaining about it. But if you've ever lived on a small island, especially in the Philippines, you know, places, like that, you deal with that. That's just part of living on a small island and in a place like the Philippines. So I'm trying to let me see if I can get my YouTube back up here, top chat. And here's just a housekeeping. Like if you go to the top of your live chat box, it says live chat or it says top chat. And I guess a lot of people don't realize that if you're on top chat, YouTube decides which comments will come through. So if you go to top chat, it slows down the comments, but I don't know how the algorithm decides which comments you see. So if you want to see all the comments, now they're going to come through faster, but you switch over to live chat and then you will see all the comments. And speaking of comments, I saw a couple comments that come through and somebody said their comments weren't showing up. Folks, if your comments aren't showing up, I guess there's two options. Number one, you're part of that, you know, gang of 40 that I've put in the fucking YouTube gulag, and I locked you down, and your shit's not gonna show up. There's only about 40 dudes in prison over there. But I've had some people who 100% I know they're not in the gulag, and they said their comments weren't showing up. Now, I don't know all the ins and outs of YouTube, but I was thinking about it. I'm like, why in the hell wouldn't your comments be showing up on my channel if you're not blocked? And the only thing I can figure out is, you know, maybe you got so many reports, or maybe you got banned on so many other channels that YouTube just automatically doesn't let you post. I don't know, but I'm not banning you. The ones that are sending messages across, if I see them, I didn't ban you. So if your comments aren't popping up, that's on YouTube. You know, and another gentleman said that he tried to subscribe to my channel, and when he would click subscribe and the bell, it would say he couldn't hit the bell because this is I upload videos for children or some shit like that, and so they don't allow the bell. And I checked my settings. My settings are straight. So folks, you know, YouTube has some bugs. They have some glitches, like any fucking platform out there. And ain't much you can do about it. If you want some frustration, just try to get somebody at Google to address your problem. Like if you can't log into your email, or you know, you have a question, whatever, try to get Google. Ladies, quit antagonizing the boy. Son, I know it's hard having Filipinos around. Man, it's stressful, son. They're over there messing with this dude. But anyhow, if you try to get customer support from Google and it doesn't concern money, damn, good luck. Good luck. The only time I've had Google and YouTube address some issues is because it was over monetization issues. That's the only time they reply. That's in my personal experience. So I'm not gonna bother emailing them and saying, hey, this. They're bugs, they probably know about it. There's dudes in the cubicles with their skinny jeans, they're probably working on it. All right, let me give a big shout out to folks down south of the border, down there in Mexico, brewing this Corona beer. Now, I guess they're part of the Modelo brewery that's owned by, what is that, InBev. Shout out to you guys, man, because this fucking current pandemic, you know, has really fucked with your brand. There's what, like 35% of people that get polled, they think Corona beer has something to do with the current virus going around. It basically means that we got 35% of some dumb motherfuckers. George Carlin. If you've never watched George Carlin, folks, you need to watch some of George Carlin's old comedy. I mean, this guy was a genius. He was just an absolute fortune teller. But like he said, we got some dumb motherfuckers. And if 35% of the people think this fucking beer has something to do with the current pandemic, we got some dumb motherfuckers. That's it. We got some dumb motherfuckers, and most of them are in America. You know, hey, one American to another. I mean, I think a lot of us, especially on my channel, would agree. We got some dumb motherfuckers over there. Yeah, folks. So I guess let me see if I can get a tune out of this trombone. But you know what? These ladies, let me get one lady over here to put some charcoal in my charcoal chimney. And maybe that will relieve some stress. Maybe that will relieve some stress off my man Forrest G, because he's getting stressed out by two Filipinos over here. All right, get a little dance moves out of Fatima. Where's Jesus? Jesus always trying to talk about old Fatima. All right, baby, come get this charcoal for me here, please. Helen of Troy report. It's under there, baby. Get one of them. My gosh, she's looking good tonight too. Yeah, get one of them charcoal, baby, and fill this thing up right here for me. Folks, I have recycled this charcoal, and this charcoal is so fucking awesome that I use it all night. The next day I can reuse half of it. I mean, it's like magic charcoal. I don't know where the hell they're getting it. They must have found it underneath a rainbow or something. Oh, that's a little tight, but that's okay, baby. That'll work like a charm. Thank you, beautiful Helen of Troy. Now that's okay, just leave it in there. Yeah, I'll get a tune out of that trombone. All right, but baby, do me a favor. In fact, do you mind stop torturing my son over there, baby? What? Hey, right in here, there's a bag of paper. Give me some paper, baby, so I can get this thing started. Folks, say hi to Forrest G. This dude's good. He's missing his sister, but he's been such a good boy. He's been locked up here, but we do give him yard leave, and you know, even though he's a prisoner like the rest of us, he's got a good run here. Got a hot tub, ice bucket. So he's doing well during this little quarantine. But that's what I call it. He comes out here on yard leave like he's in goddamn Alcatraz. Or... All right, hey, don't grab that speaker, dog. All right, so at least I got my music back, folks. We might keep this running. Now look, the comments are flowing so fast I can't read them all. That's just part. That's just part of it and the nature of live stream. Yeah, there's some paper on the. Honey, what you get it for? You know where it's at. Folks, I'm trying to get them to get some of my stash paper, but they don't know where I hid my bag over there. Because look, you can use this cardboard. You can use this cardboard, but it's slow to catch on. It's better just to use scrap paper, your old bills, you know, credit card bills, shit that the bill collector sent you. Yeah, that right there, yeah. That's it, baby. D-bye. Yeah, so I like to, using paper is easier than chopping up that cardboard. I use that cardboard to fan it, to temperature regulate. All right, let me get some bills under here. Hold on. No, I'm just kidding. Shit over here. You know one of the reasons why I have less stress than you living in the West is because people can send me mail, okay? You can send me mail, but it's not like every day in America where I open up the fucking bad news window, like the bad news portal. Now think about this if you're in America, right? Boom, partners. I got Bubba G from 7 Trees checking in. Buy some Coronas on me when the stores open back up. Thank you very much. Shout out to Bubba G from 7 Trees, my friend. So, think about this if you're in the West, right? Damn, two-tone green bar stuck up there, folks. The ceiling on this chat box is getting heavy. About to come down on me. Yeah, thanks, Bubba G. Huh? No, baby, let him stay. Give him.
You're making a fire?
Yeah, just give him 5 more minutes yard leave, baby. Give him 5 more minutes yard leave. And you're gonna crush his fingers over there in the door. Come on, pay attention, baby. I love you, but pay attention here. If you're in the West. Honey, Forrest G, I'm trying to do an award-winning travel show live stream. Back to the mailbox. Listen, if you live in America, every day that you go home, you go to the mailbox, right? And you're all excited. It's always exciting going to the mailbox. Boom, partners. One Crazy Raider Nation, Jesse and Laura, Maldonado. Is that Maldonado? I think that's Maldonado. And I can only see half of the bottom there because I'm looking at this iPad. But One Crazy Raider Nation, Jesse and Laura, thank you very much. Got a 2-tone green bar stacking on the roof, my friends. Thank you very much. I hope you're doing well in the world. But you know that mailbox, you open up that mailbox, you're so excited. You reach in there, it's 2 envelopes, you pull them out, boom, credit card bill, boom, fucking mortgage, And then all that adrenaline just leaves your fucking body and it's stress. And you walk in the house with these fucking bad news out of that fucking mailbox. And you're just fucking staring at this shit, you know? Every fucking day, that mailbox causes you more stress in your life. I would say your wife, but that's stretching it. Probably not. But that mailbox, I call it the bad news window. It fucking teleports bad news from somewhere to your fucking next to your driveway every fucking day like magic. Every day. Maybe 1 out of 100 fucking letters that comes to your mailbox is good news. Think about it. Boom! Two-tone gold bar headed north. Drake Longstone. Glad you enjoyed those macanudos, brother. Stay safe. Hey man, I did. And I certainly appreciate it, my friend. And man, that was a very pleasant surprise. Get his fingers out of there. Ladies, come on. My God, they're over here letting the child crush his fingers in the door. Why I got 2 ladies if one can't watch it? What's going on here? Anyhow, man, back to them cigars. That was a pleasant surprise. And I got so messed up that night, which is a story of my life. I don't even remember what happened. I remember we was up in the club, man, and you gave me them cigars, and the next thing you know, it just faded out. And I woke up the next morning with some quality cigars. Boom! Who we got? Barry's Daily Vlogging. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much. Got a blue bar headed north. Hope you're doing well wherever you're at in the world, my friend. Yeah, but them cigars, man, they were on time. Just on time. So thank you very much. And a lot of times when I get fucked up like that, shit, I mean, that's the way I am. I'm not making any apologies. It's just who I am. 1 minute I'm in the club hanging with friends, the next thing I wake up with 3 big girls and I got the clap. That's just a story of my life. Boom, Patnes. Look at that. Thank you very much, William. I enjoy all your vlogs, all the best. Got a 2-tone orange bar, stacking Legos at the top of this thing. Thank you very much. Shout out to everybody who's sending the love our way. All right, let me find a lighter here, folks. Give me just a second. Oh yeah, I buy these lighters when I go to Angeles City. There's a guy who walks around. He's a nice dude, nicest guy you ever meet. Pushes a baby stroller, and basically he's got a small store. And he's selling anything from these lighters to souvenirs to chewing gum. And you know, if you see him, he'll be up and down Fields Avenue, and he calls himself the Real McCoy. So shout out to my buddy, the Real McCoy. When I see him, I always buy these lighters. Number 1, because they work. But number 2, they got a little flashlight on them. And he gives me a rock bottom price. I'll buy like a dozen from him, and I give these out as tips, like trike drivers, you know, just whoever. It's just a cheap little, hey man, and it's a good gift, because even when the fucking lighter stops working, the damn flashlight will work for another couple months. All right, so let me see if I can get let me see if I can spin the camera around here, see if we can get a tune out of this trombone. Oh, back in there. Notice telling me I got bad credit. I got bad credit in South Korea. South Korea and Laos. Don't ever go back there. Oh shit. There we go. Get that bad boy going. There we go. That's all you gotta do right there, folks. Try not to burn up the iPhone here. Might need some more paper in there. But you know what? If you ain't never had a charcoal chimney, if you've never had a charcoal chimney, you don't know what you're missing. You really don't. And until I bought one here, I've never owned a charcoal chimney. I've seen other people with charcoal chimneys. I said, damn, I need one of those. that's the first charcoal chimney I've ever owned. And the ladies think that it's magic, which, I mean, it really is. I mean, you put the paper in the bottom, you light it, and you put a spell on this damn thing, and 15 minutes later, them damn coals are ready to go. Fucking magic, I'm telling you. All right, folks, let me make an adjustment here. Don't mean to make you look at my underarms. There we go. And folks, you can see, let me take a look around. Let me give you an assessment. I got 3 dogs roaming on Times Square. 3 stray dogs walking around. No people. You got, you know, the residents sitting over there. That's where they live. But as far as roaming the streets, ain't nobody roaming the streets. 5 p.m.'s a curfew. 5 p.m.'s a curfew. And the barangay does come around. And I'll say here, the barangay has been very good to the people. They just come around and they tell everybody to go home. Go home. You know, this is what we have to enforce. They've been very nice to everybody from what I see. And if you read about other incidents here in the Philippines, now I don't know if this is true, because I don't believe nothing on the motherfucking internet. Ain't nothing real on the internet, comma, homie, period. But the ladies read an article that said, like, somewhere in the Philippines, they locked up a barangay captain for selling passes. These are passes that, you know, we have a pass. You have a pass where you can go out and get food, and this dude started selling them for 20 pesos each, like 40 cents each. And they got him locked up somewhere, supposedly. But here where we're at, you know, I've seen nothing but positive interaction so far. And so I'm fortunate, and no complaints on that front. Yeah, so we're trying to get a tune out of this trombone. All right, let me come over here to the comments, and let me see if I can just take a couple comments and run from there. And I don't know if the iPhone switched back to my internet or if it's still running off the data, but it'll be interesting. So if the stream cuts, it may be because it sucked out all my load, and then I got to go in and switch back to the Wi-Fi, the internet here at the house. I don't know. Every time you do a live stream, it's an experiment. All right, so let's see. All right, so I'm just gonna pull a random comment. This is from Peter. Mississippi governor says the state won't be a dictatorship for the coronavirus. Boom! Carl Hookem off the top ropes with a 2-tone gold bar headed north. Keep your family safe and take care from New Zealand. Man, thank you very much. I hope you're doing well down there in New Zealand. And I guess in the grand scheme of things, that would probably be one of my top places where I would want to be if I could just teleport everything I've got to one place. I mean, think about it. New Zealand's a smaller place. It's you know, high speed, good health care. I mean, from what I know, from what I've read, I've never been there, but I'm just thinking that would probably be a good place to be right now, would be in New Zealand, if I had to guess. Anyhow, I hope you're doing well down there in New Zealand, my friend. Thank you for the support. I hope everything's going well and going your way down there. Did I give a shout out to my folks down south of the border in Estados Unidos? Porque me llamo Marcos Bien Suerte. Folks, I'll tell you. Well, back to the comment that Peter said, you know, Mississippi's my home state. That's what I caught my eye right there. Hope everything's going well over there. Oh shit, this thing's about to smoke a dog out over here, folks. You know when you like around the campfire or the barbecue grill and the smoke always blows in your direction? Somebody from the scientific community explain that shit. Explain that shit. Why does the smoke boom off the top ropes? CW, here's a tune for you. You need to make a pot of chili out there. Check out Cowboy Kent Rollins' channel. You will like him. And then boom, I got the Dolphin Dog off the top ropes with a gold bar headed north. And thank you very much to both of you, my friends. I do watch Cowboy Kent Rollins. That cowboy can cook. He cooks with cast iron too. You know, I've looked at several of his recipes. He's just a good old dude, man. He loves his God, country, and his wife. I mean, that's just a good person, good old dude. Now, you know, I don't follow him too closely, but I think I saw a blip coming through that they just published a new cookbook. I think they just put out a new cookbook, so maybe that's the second cookbook or whatever. But yeah, shout out to Cowboy Kent Rollins, man. Me and the ladies watch your channel sometimes for, well, you're an entertaining dude, you're a good dude, but for reference, I mean, we're looking at your recipes, and unfortunately, most of Cowboy Kent Rollins' recipes we can't cook here unless I take my ass over to S&R and spend a bunch of money to get, you know, some decent cheese and decent this, and a lot of his recipes, folks, I just don't cook, man. I just can't spend that much money. You know, beef over here, imported beef, imported steaks, it's a premium. You know, imported cheese, it's at a premium. So a lot of his stuff, it's like window shopping. We're just like, man, it looks delicious, but I'm gonna cook when I'm gonna cook, because that's within our scope. That's what we do. And so if you want to see some really, really good, high quality food cooked by a cowboy, he's a great dude. He's usually cooking outdoors over cast iron. Go to Cowboy Kent Rollins' channel. I don't know anything about the guy other than I watch his YouTube channel. Never talked to him. But I do enjoy his videos. And if I went back to the States, I would be able to follow his recipes more closely. But over here I can't. I just can't justify spending that much money. You know, going to the grocery store in the U.S. and buying beef, ground beef, you know, things like sour cream, things like cheese. You do that every day, but over here, you know, it's expensive. It's expensive to get the good stuff. And when you're trying to live on a budget, you can't justify it. All right, folks, so let me show you where we're progressing right here. Let me show you where I'm progressing on my heat, because this is a cooking show, believe it or not. Look at that, folks. Look at that. We got a big tune out of this trombone right here. And I got Helen of Troy over there, just looking so beautiful, just enjoying the sunset over there. And somebody today sent a comment, hey, Helen, can you come hold the camera for me, baby? Somebody sent a comment to just hold the camera for me. Just hold that camera right there. I want to dump this, just like right here. Yeah, somebody sent me a message today for Helen of Troy. And it was a song. I think the song was called Send Her to Me. Is that the name of the song? Yeah, Send Her to Me. Somebody basically sent me a song that says Send Her to Me. I'm like, man, I ain't sending her nowhere right now. She's right here with me hanging out. All right, let's see if we can get a tune out of this trombone without, oh shit, folks. Now ran out of load. Okay, all right, now we're back online. So see what happened. I ran out of load because I was rocking the cellular. I was scared if I turned it off, it would kill the stream. But what I did, now we're back on the fast Wi-Fi. So let me see if I can get a tune out of this trombone. Boom! Putness, who we got right there? Ernest Connell, the king lives. That's right, my brother. That's right, I'm still living, thriving, and surviving. Here we go, folks. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, shit.
Slow down.
Oh, damn. Hold on, folks. I'm about to burn now. Get this Bear Grylls knife over here. Whoo. Shit. All right, we rescued one. Oh, my goodness.
No connection.
Look at that fucking Bear Grylls knife. Oh, shit about it. Oh, hot potato. My God. Just hold it still right there, baby. Hold it. Damn. There's one. Shit. And folks, that damn fake Bear Grylls knife just saved the day because I about burned up the damn cooking table, my shoes, and the floor too. All right, baby, let me see if we can get back into business here. Folks, these are the technical challenges of a live stream when you're trying to do everything yourself. Okay, baby, can you take that inside and get rid of this here too? Bring me one more beer and bring out the meat, baby. Please and thank you. You look beautiful. Damn, folks. Who we got here? Boom! Panes, Texas Filipino. For Texas, brother. Thank you very much, my friend. What part of Texas you from? Because I grew up, well, folks, I'm from Mississippi, but you know, when I was small, when I was a kid, we moved to Texas. So I lived in Texas part of my childhood, north of Houston. But there's a song called All My Exes Live in Texas, and that's why I hang my hat in the Philippines. Because that's where my first wife is still living. And I love Texas, but that state ain't big enough for both of us. Boom, Panes. Now I got a green bar, folks. I can't see it because my iPad is now locked up. I fixed my iPhone and now the iPad is locked up. What the hell's going on here with Apple products? Bring that on in here, baby. Come on in here. There you go, beautiful. Hold on, my friend. I saw that bar go, but I couldn't see the name. Something's going down with my iPad. And folks, we're at 21,900 subscribers. I think we're just a few subscribers shy of hitting 22,000. I was kind of hoping that I would hit 22,000 during this live stream. All right, so I'm back online. Hillbilly in the Philippines. Hey, brother, see you in June, and we'll have a beer. Absolutely, my friend. Shout out to the Hillbilly in the Philippines. Got that two-tone green bar, stack of Legos up at the top. Just pissing off the trolls. I love it, folks. You know, if you get to any side, I mean, I think if you post a YouTube video about a kitten, you're immediately gonna have some trolls and some haters and some negativity. That's just a lot of miserable folks around the world. But I think what pisses off the people who hate me more than anything is when they tune into this live stream or a premiere and they see all them fucking gold bars getting launched like a fucking space shuttle, like a rocket. They can't stand it. They can't even fucking sit down. They're down there in their shitty fucking room because they're fucking broke, typing on a fucking 13-year-old Acer laptop with fucking 6 keys missing, you know, fucking frayed ass wires. They can only see half the fucking screen, and they're just hating life. You know, they're just hating their fucking life, and they come over here because I allow them to hang out. But when they see all that shit up there, they get pissed the fuck off. And you know what, folks, anybody listening to my voice has the exact same opportunity that I have and that I had in life, and especially on a platform like YouTube. We all start off with 0 subscribers. We start off with 0 views. So you wanna start a YouTube channel? By all means, start your YouTube channel. You're gonna start out just like I did. 0 views and 0 fucking subscribers. And what most people do, is when they don't make money within the first 3 months, they fucking quit. Or they don't get any views or subscribers within the first 3 months, they quit. It's the same with a blog. Anybody that thinks they're gonna start a travel blog and travel the world in 2020, I'm sorry, you're wrong, it's not gonna happen. I think in 15 years ago, yes, you could do that because it was back when travel writing was still sexy. Travel writers still made good money, and all you were doing was basically being an entrepreneur travel writer. It was new. Yeah, you could do it back then. But if you're gonna tell me, hey man, I'm gonna start a travel blog, and I'm gonna travel the fucking world and write articles, and I'm gonna run a blog and, you know, make $1,000 a month. I'm not saying it can't be done. Obviously it can be done. Many people are doing it. But it's difficult. It's not like it was 15 years ago. It's very difficult. And you especially don't want to quit your job, pack your suitcase for Guatemala, get to Guatemala, and then start a fucking travel blog and think you're gonna survive. Ain't gonna happen, my friends. Ain't gonna happen. Anyhow, so I was just trying to explain that. You know, the people who hate me, they fucking boom. That's what they can't stand. Thank you very much, One Crazy Raider Nation, Jesse and Laura. And you know what? I can't see. For some reason on this iPad, I can't see your message. I can see your name, and maybe I don't know. I can't see it. I can't see what message you're sending me. And to be honest, I think it's because the screen name is so long that on this iPad, it won't allow me to see the message. But hey, thank you very much. And if you got a message, go to my website, markblackard.com. Go to contact. You guys send me a message so I know what you're saying. But thank you very much. Now, folks, let me just show you what I got rolling over here. Look, I got so much heat going on right there. Now the ladies have not brought my barbecue tools because if I had to guess, they're in there fucking playing TikTok or whatever the hell it is, playing Facebook. So hold on, let me yell at these chicks. Let me yell at these chicks because I need my damn barbecue tools. Hold on. Ladies, I got no barbecue tools. Bring the barbecue tools. Damn, what's the world coming to? You're trying to do an award-winning, worldwide broadcast during a pandemic of a cooking show, and they don't bring you your barbecue tools. What the hell's going on in this world? I guess what I could do while I'm waiting, folks, is I'm gonna use this Bear Grylls knife to chop up a tater, because I'm gonna put some thin slices of taters on there and thin slices of baby, give me them barbecue tools. Put them right here, Dawn. Listen, don't be in there playing TikTok. Stay out here with me in case I need some help. My God, I know what you ladies are doing. You're in there playing TikTok. Don't be trying to tell me you're not, because that's what they do. Now look at this pile of meat right here, my friends. I'm finna put the meat on the heat. Put the motherfucking meat on the heat. All right, so let me see if I can get a good angle for the dangle so you can see what I got going on without burning the iPhone. See what we got going on here. In the classroom. Oh yeah, but let me back it up. There's so much heat coming off of this thing. Now folks, check it out. I want to give a big shout out to my man Riley, man, Roland. I certainly appreciate these barbecue tools. My friend, he brought these. They're from Lamson Sharp. These are like the best barbecue tools in the world that you can buy, made in the U.S. These are quality ass tools, and he brought them to me about a year ago, and I've been using the hell out of these things, my friends. Now look, I don't even know what the ladies have prepared. They just put a medley in here. And folks, if you have a Filipina, they love that pork fat. They love to eat that fat. Yeah, and they know the foreign guy don't like to eat that, but they love to eat that fat. Ooh, look at there. Look at the beautiful color on that. A beautiful, boom, Panes. Vado off the top ropes. I don't even know how you did that, man. You got a flying, got a little flying dude on there. Thank you very much, my friends. I got a gold bar headed north, stacking them Legos. All right, folks, throw that big piece of meat on there. Yeah, I just saw a comment come by. Yeah, sometimes I do put it straight on the coals. But I put it, if I got a big piece of meat, I'll put it straight on the coals. But it's like smaller stuff like this, I'll use the grate as normal. Look at there, putting a little bit of onions on there. Another red pepper. Set the dude over there with his friends. Put that joker right there. And folks, this little grill came from Ace Hardware up there at the Walter Mart in Subic. And it's been a champion. I got no complaints. It's been a champion. And folks, look, if I'm grilling, there's always room for one more. That's my motto. I'll get all the stuff on here. But this little grill is designed, it's perfect to take to the beach. You preload it with charcoal. You put the lid on there, lock it down, and you go to the beach and you barbecue 6 hamburgers and have a picnic at the beach. That's what this grill is designed for. It's not designed, you know, to feed the masses here every night at the house. I mean, it works. You can use it for that, but it's not what it's designed for. And I have my eyes on a new grill. I'm going to pick it up, and I was going to pull the trigger on it, and I screwed around, and number one, they sold out, and then number two, the situation, Lazada shut down. They're not fulfilling any orders right now. Now I know in the U.S., well, I don't know. I don't know what's going on in the U.S. But I think, boom, Dev Gear. Love from all of us here in Canada. Hey man, thank you very much. I hope you're doing well in Canada, because I got a 2-tone blue bar headed north, my friends. Now, all right, let me get my temperature. Helen, can you come over here and turn the temperature up, baby? All right, folks, so let's get Helen over here to keep the temperature up. And I know everybody gets tired of looking at me, but if you want to turn up the temperature on one of these barbecue grills like this, all you do is get your Filipina with a piece of cardboard, and then just tell her to go to work. You see how them coals are heating up right there? That's all you gotta do. So she's working on the temperature, bringing that temperature up. And I put too much stuff on the grill. It chokes out the coals. It needs to have vent holes around it, but it don't. There's a little bit of design flaw. Baby, 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 baby. That's an unauthorized movement of a piece of okra. That's a violation right there. I'm about to tax you. Okay, don't be moving stuff around without my authorized consent, okay?
Okay.
Your job is to take that heat up. Yeah, so I put too much on the top. It chokes out the coals, but folks, I got my eyes on a badass little grill that's gonna take the place of this, and we will keep this guy in reserve to go to the beach. I'll just fill it up with charcoal, get me 6 hamburger patties, or 6 pork chops, put them in the cooler, and then those legs wrap around the thing, so you just carry it with you. It's got a handle on it. But I've already got my sights on a grill that's gonna replace this guy, and oh my god, it's a beautiful grill. It's a beautiful grill, just like Helen is a beautiful Filipina over there. My goodness, look at them short shorts. Okay, so here's what's funny, right? Fatima is in there watching Forrest G, but she's watching the live stream and she's laughing
I'm not pregnant.
at me and Helen. No, she's not pregnant. Oh, there was a comment?
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently somebody commented and wanted to know if Helen of Troy is pregnant. No, she's not pregnant. But
How much Red Horse?
she's pregnant with about 100 bottles of Red Horse, and Fatima is pregnant with about 82 ice cream cones. That's the only thing they're pregnant with. Ice cream cones and Red Horse. And I'm not complaining, folks. I put on a few pounds around the midsection, but that's part of life. I'm still driving on. I'm gonna survive. All right, so let me see if I can't turn some of this meat here. Get a good stable picture there. All right. All right, see if I can't turn some of this, folks. Cause them coals are hot. Shit, that. Baby, why are you so damn worried about that one piece of okra right there?
I cannot eat this.
Well, don't worry about it. I eat it. Just turn these over here, my friends. And there's way too much food on here. And listen. I don't want anybody out there to think that we're wasting food or being wasteful or exercising gluttony. We share food with our neighbors. And so when they're cooking, whatever they have left over, or, they got some extra food, they bring over here to us. And I always cook more than I need to. Number one, it's easier for me to cook, like a full thing on that cast iron skillet. And it just shows better for the video. And number three, we share food with the neighbors. This is not for all of us. This is we'll share this food with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 or 7 people. All right, baby. Now, Helen, I'm going to grant you temporary power over this magic set of tongs, where you can you can go ahead and take over as the grill master. And I'm going to concentrate on the comments and talking to some folks here and filming, okay? So, folks, I have relinquished custody of the magic tongs over to Helen of Troy, and I'm going to let her go ahead and tighten up the grill for a little bit, so I can look at some of your comments and we'll take it from there. And see, look, she's coordinated. She's got the temperature regulator in one hand, tongs in the other. She knows what she's doing, folks. So I trust Helen of Troy. All right, let me turn around. Let me take some comments here, folks. I know you were looking at the beautiful Helen of Troy. Now you're looking at me, but hey, I got some ladies out there too. Got a lot of female subscribers now, in love with the king. So I gotta spread load the scenery. And also got to chop up that damn tater, but I ain't in no big hurry because there ain't nowhere to put that tater or Mr. Carrot. Ain't no room right now. But I'm gonna use that damn Bear Grylls knockoff Gerber. I mean, it'll cut these vegetables, but it ain't sharp. It needs some sharpening. But what I'm looking at, if you're into knives, a lot of people throughout the years have asked me, hey man, what kind of blade you carry? I typically don't carry a knife. I haven't, if you carry a knife and you're traveling, you're bebopping borders, you're just asking for trouble, or they're just gonna take it. A knife like this, they may or may not take it if you're crossing a land border and they happen to look in your bag. Who the hell knows, right? I guess what I'm saying, 2 points. Number one, you really don't want to be carrying a blade when you're bebopping borders, and number two, you don't want to be carrying your favorite $300 Benchmade because if some over eager customs guy likes that knife, he's gonna fucking take it, So I don't carry blades, but I did get some of these guys as kitchen knives, and then I started looking at the website. I said, you know what? I really like that Gerber Strong Arm. The Strong Arm comes with a plastic sheath, and you can wear it various ways. But the length of that blade, I said, that's perfect blade to cut onions, carrots, slice up some chicken. Perfect. So I'm going after that Gerber Strong Arm. Price point's about, what is it, 75, 70, no, 70 bucks, but you can customize the blade. You can put a laser engraving on that blade, so I think it's like 80 bucks if you do that. It's a good price point for a good quality knife. My Benchmade was like 200 and something bucks. And I'm not gonna sit here and just pit Benchmade versus Gerber. I mean, I think they both have good products, but my Benchmade knife, that's a high quality product. Shout out to everybody at Benchmade, man. I wouldn't sell that motherfucker. I wouldn't give it away. It's an automatic. And I don't travel with that knife because I'm too scared at some point somebody will seize it from me and I won't have it anymore. But for a cooking knife, I'm looking at that Gerber Strong Arm just as my cooking knife. I know it's a fixed blade, hunting knife, what have you. but I'm gonna use it for my cooking show. And folks, you see behind me, that dude's running past the curfew. He's got to get his ass home before somebody catches him. But you know, everything shuts down 5 o'clock. Everything's pretty quiet. I think really after, you know, 7 o'clock, the only guy that's stirring, making noise is me here on the balcony. Listening to my music, drinking some beer, smoking a cigar. Everybody else is just pretty much indoors these days. I don't want to say indoors, but they're not out. But it's just quiet, folks. It's very quiet. All right, so it's supposed to be a cooking show instead of just talking to me. So let me give you a gander of what she's got going on. That meat's starting to brown up real nicely. And let me take a couple comments over here. Yeah, that dude running, he said he was running in the shadows. Okay, are the fishermen working at night? My friend, I don't know, because I haven't been out there at night. I don't know if the fishermen are going out in the morning. I mean, obviously they are, because there's fish at the market, but I don't know what their rules are, what their parameters are, when they can go out. That's a good question. But I will say that there seems to be plenty of fresh fish at the market every day, so I would say they've got to be running, not as normal, but they've got to be running, you know, at least 70% normal, or there wouldn't be no damn fish down there at the market. Okay, yeah, squid is caught at night. Yeah, and that's why I can't answer that question, because I can't be out at night. I don't know. Okay, how's my beer inventory? My beer inventory is low. It's low because I'm a damn beer drinker and I can't sit on it. I gotta drink it. But my liquor inventory right now is holding strong. I'm looking at 2 bottles of, what the hell have I got? I'm gonna turn this around because I gotta open this other beer. Yeah, right now I'm looking at 2 bottles of Captain Morgan. I'm looking at, oh shit, wait a minute, I did that last liquor run. Hell, I gotta go in there and do an inventory. I'm sitting on enough liquor, I think, to last until April 15th. Between Jim Beam, Captain Morgan's rum. Hey folks, look, I'm a Jack Daniels guy. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Jack Daniels dude. When I lived in the States, I always had a Jack and Coke at night. You know, start out with some Bud Lights. End of the night, I had a cigar and a Jack Daniels. But here in the Philippines, say Jack Daniels is, you know, 1,100 pesos for a bottle. Jim Beam is like 500. Just say 50%. A bottle of Jim Beam is 50% of a bottle of Jack Daniels. Now, I don't remember what the price is in the States, but when you leave the States and you leave your paycheck and you start living differently, you start living tighter on a tighter budget, you just can't go in there and look at Jack Daniels the same, because it's twice as much money, especially in a damn pandemic. Trust me, if I was big balling on the money like I used to do and there wasn't no pandemic, obviously I'd be drinking Jack Daniels. I'm a Jack Daniels guy. But when it's a pandemic and you know money's tight the world around, I'm going with economics. Give me 2 bottles of Jim Beam versus 1 bottle of Jack. So that's what I went with, and that's what I go with when it's crunch time. Jim Beam's great, you know. That's a great bottle of liquor right there. It's not Jack Daniels, but you got to do the math. It's 2 for the price of 1, so I go with Jim Beam. Now I did pick up that bottle of Bacardi Limon in case I have some ladies over, because that's a great liquor for the ladies. You know, my buddy Dave used to always carry that Bacardi Limon in the car in case we had some ladies hanging out, because they always love that Bacardi Limon and Coke. The ladies love that shit. You know, even if they weren't liquor drinkers, it's just delicious. It's like Kool-Aid. Yeah. So I'm gonna make it, my friends. And listen, you can think what you want about me, but if my liquor runs out, I'm not gonna be jonesing where I go out and commit 18 burglaries to get a fucking bottle of liquor. I just have to ride it out. It doesn't mean that I want to. I don't want to run out of liquor. I like to have a drink. You know, I like to drink. I like to drink beer. But if I do run out, I'm gonna survive. And it's the way it is, you know. I try to make the best of a situation, and I will make the best of a situation, and I will deal with the situation. And when it turns bad, I'll deal with that fucking situation too. I ain't worried about it. But what I'm hoping, this is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping that by April 15th, here they push play. If they move it to the right, you know, in other words, if they extend it a month, 2 months, 3 months, what? I'm prepared to deal with it, folks, because I've dealt with a lot worse. I've dealt with a lot worse than being confined to a fucking beautiful balcony with 2 beautiful Filipinas. You know, my son running around with cold beer, barbecuing. Trust me, I've had it a lot worse. I'm not complaining about the conditions. I'm just the type of dude that I'm just all for less government. Let's just put it that way. All right, let me pull a couple comments here, right? Jim Beam Distillery right next to my house in Frankfurt. Okay, and you know, to be honest, I don't have no idea where Jim Beam is. Kentucky, right? Boom! Terry in off the top ropes. The king is live. Miss your live stream, my friend. Hey man, I haven't heard from you in a while. I don't know where you've been, but I guess these live streams and these premieres, it like brings a certain you know, community of people together. So maybe I need to keep doing them, because all the names that I see coming across, I don't see a lot of the names in the comments, but when I fire up a live stream or a premiere, you guys are here. So I like the community. I like the community that comes together, you know, during the live streams and the premieres, because you guys have been with me for a long time. Yeah, conditions at my house are good. Conditions here are good, my friends. I got nothing to complain about. To be honest, I have nothing to complain about. I will express my opinion. Yes, you know, I will bitch like everybody else just to talk about the situation. But when you break it down into the lowest common denominator, I have nothing to complain about, except for the fact that my daughter's not here with me. And sometimes, you know, certain situations you can't change, and you can either dwell on them and cause it just to make your mind go mad. I'm not happy about it. My little girl's down with her mother. I would much rather her be here with me. But this is the situation and the cards that I have been dealt temporarily. And I've got to play those cards. I got to play the hand, and I'm playing it the best of my ability. It doesn't make it any easier, and it doesn't mean that I'm fucking happy about it. But that's the only thing right now in my life that's not going my way, is that little Maria Mercedes is not here. But that's a situation right now I can't change. And you know, that's just the way it is. You know, I don't have to explain it to you, because most everybody out there that's listening to my words, you've been divorced, you've dealt with your ex-wife or your ex-husband. For all my lady friends, you know, there's always issues with children. You can't get along. You know what I'm talking about, so I don't got to tell you, well, you know, what I'm going through. Most of you know what I'm going through. So I wish my little girl was here, but she's not. So I'm making the best out of a situation, out of my situation, and that's all I can do. But again, my heart goes out to everybody who's truly locked down in a bad situation. You know, being locked down in a good situation is totally different than being locked down in a bad situation. And I kind of contrasted that in a video yesterday I did about, you know, I'm thinking about taking a cruise. I'm daydreaming about taking a cruise. Once everything gets lifted, Royal Caribbean is talking about lifting their self-imposed shutdown on mid-May. I think it's May 12th, May 13th. And so I'm just kind of looking forward. I'm not dwelling on my situation now. I'm not dwelling about the past. I'm looking forward that when they push play on this, whether it's 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, whenever they push play and let this dog roam free, boom, Panes off the top ropes. Duke Shooter 6'9"er, rocking that 24K soon. Man, I hope so. I hope so. And thank you very much for that contribution, folks. Two-tone gold bar headed north, stacking them Legos. Yeah, that's my next milestone, is I'm looking for 24,000 subscribers. And potentially, I mean, I'm at 21,900 and something. Hopefully we hit 22,000 by the time this live stream is over. And if you're not a subscriber, may I ask you please, right there, well, it may not be there in the live stream. I think it is. There's a Overstay Road sign. You can click that, subscribe, hit the bell, or just hit the subscribe, you know, next to the channel name. And I certainly would appreciate it. Coming up on 22,000 subscribers, looking for 24K, because it's just gold in my mind, right? That's the next milestone, is 24K, even though we might hit 22 tonight. Wow. All I can do is say thanks to everybody. And again, I just started out like everybody else, posting videos, no subscribers, no views. The only reason that I started the channel initially was because my buddy the J-Dog said, hey man, you need a book trailer. I wrote a book. I wrote 2 books, if you don't know that about me. I wrote a book, got it ready, got it published, and they say that it's very easy to write a book and damn near impossible to sell a book, and that's true. I don't know shit about marketing or selling a book. I mean, hell, it just wasn't my feel, you know. And the J-Dog said, well, I don't know, man, maybe do a video book trailer, you know, like a movie trailer, which people do. So I put together this little video. It's the first video uploaded to this channel. And I guess you'd have to search for it. The name of my book is called Killing Sheep, The Righteous Insurgent. Because I think if you try to scroll back through my channel, it won't even let you go back that far. You have to search for it. But that's the only reason I started a YouTube channel, was to post that book trailer. I didn't know what I was doing then, and I really don't know what the hell I'm doing now. As I tell everybody, I just know how to drink beer and start talking to a camera. Because when I get a little bit drunk, the words just flow. And, you know, I hope you find that entertaining. And, you know, the basics of YouTube I figured out, but I'm by no means an expert. However, I will say this, we just surpassed 500 videos. So if you search for my channel, you know, just search Overstay Road, it will come up and tell you how many videos are posted. We just broke the 500 videos. You know, and as much drinking as I do, and as much partying and lack of sleep and just going, I'm like, 500 videos? Holy shit. That's crazy. 500 videos. I had some people over in Pattaya send me an email and say, hey, this was a while back, maybe I talked about it. But they said, hey, we got a small pizza place, and somebody said you did a review about our pizza place, you know, but I can't find it on your channel. And I truly couldn't remember if I did a review there or not. I had to go into my own channel and search my own channel for this guy's business name, and I couldn't find it. And I really had no idea if I had been to his pizza place and done a review. And I finally responded. I'm like, look, man, I don't think I've been there. Somebody must have given you some bad information, man. It's fake news. It wasn't me that was over at your pizza place, but when I get a chance, I will come over there since you talked to me, and I will come over there and check out that pizza. But 500 videos, boom, Panes, who I got. Sully off the top ropes with a message saying keep it up. I will keep it up, my friend. Thank you very much for the support. Thanks for being a subscriber, watching my videos. I am going to keep it up. So thank you very much. Got that green bar headed north, pissing off the trolls and all those folks that for some reason just don't like me. I'd much rather be friends and have a beer and just offer our dissenting opinions and don't agree on a subject and still be friends. You know, sort of like me and my buddy Dennis right now. Dennis, if you're out there, hey man, shout out to you. Me and Dennis are good friends, but on a lot of issues of this current pandemic, we don't agree. We're on opposite sides of the fence, but we're good friends. We can totally disagree. It's not gonna affect our friendship. Yeah, baby. Oh, baby, it's looking beautiful. So, I love it when people, when we can have a healthy debate. But, like I said, I think you can go to YouTube, post a video of a kitten, and people will still get pissed off at you. Boom! Finesse, I got Troy Butts off the top ropes, man. How you doing, brother? I hope you're doing okay. Hope you're doing okay, man. Good to see that that you're here, my friend. Got a blue, that's like a navy blue bar headed north, stacking Legos. But folks, let me take a pause because beautiful Helen of Troy is saying that, do you want to put the sauce on here or no? You want to put the sauce? Yeah? All right, we're going to put the sauce on here. She's almost done. She's almost done with this, folks. So let me hit that sauce on there. A little more marinade. She's already pulled the vegetables, and folks, she is doing a great job. Absolute great job. You know why? Because she is sober. She has not been drinking Red Horse. And so she's more meticulous, and wow, this is looking absolutely delicious, Helen. Thank you very much for taking over the grill. Even though you made an unauthorized move early on by grabbing that piece of okra without permission, but I'm gonna forgive you, baby. And oh, by the way, you're looking so beautiful. My goodness. All right, folks. I don't even remember what I was talking about, but Helen has done a great job on this grill. All that meat is uniform. You know, wow, much better job than I would have done. Because you guys know how I cook my meat, folks. I put that meat on there and I burn the hell out of it. But I just want to make sure there ain't no mad cow disease, no swine flu, ain't no Ebola up in there, no bacteria. When you eat in my kitchen, folks, you might complain that the pork chops like shoe leather, but you ain't getting sick off of what I got serving. It's not going to happen because I cook the hell out of it. But that's the way I cook. Plus I'm drinking, plus I wear glasses. I'm looking at that right now. I can't tell you if that's burn or not. So the ladies do try to keep an eye on me because they don't want to eat the stuff burned either. I love it. I love just charbroil meat. I love my meat dark, just like I like my women. And I'm a fiend for that. But these ladies, they're not all into that. So they're always keeping a close eye, you know, trying to tell me what to do, nitpicking me. And when I'm doing my cooking show, I really don't want them to fuck with my flow. But maybe I should. Maybe I should just start it off, get the drinking, let the ladies finish it up. And whatever couple pieces of meat that I'm gonna eat, you know, just leave that shit on there like an extra 20 minutes till it's nice and dark, like I like my women. All right, back to the comments, my friends. And I don't even know, 357 people here joining me. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining me. I remember back when I was doing live streams and I was trying to break 100. I remember when I was trying to break 50. You broke 50 people at one time, and I thought about it, and I said, holy shit, 50 people at the same time are listening to my voice around the world. And for a dude like me who grew up, you know, sort of before technology and then at the birth of the technology, you know, computers and the internet, I've seen it all. I've lived through it. But, you know, my mindset is back when I was, you know, back growing up, you couldn't talk to everybody around the world. That wasn't possible. And now I'm talking to people around the world with excellent quality, broadcasting from here in the Philippines live from an iPhone 8 Plus. I'm broadcasting from a phone, watching myself and watching the comments on an iPad Pro, but I'm broadcasting from a damn iPhone. It's like fucking magic to a dude like me in my generation. Boom, Duke Shooter 6'9" requesting a booty check on Helen of Troy. Baby, I got a request for a booty check.
Huh?
A booty check. Somebody wants to check just to see your booty. Is that okay? Hold on, folks. She said it's okay, but she don't want to burn the pork chops. All right, baby. Folks, oh my goodness on the booty check from Helen of Troy. Hey, look. Some of you might think that's inappropriate. Folks, listen. If you go to the beach with your lady, or you go to the pool with your lady, she's basically wearing a fucking panties and a bra. So just because I showed you Helen of Troy, she's wearing a fucking shirt and some shorts. Deal with it. Deal with it. If you go to the pool with your wife or whatever, she's wearing her fucking lingerie for the whole world to see. So I know there might be some comments. Oh, you're disrespectful. Bring them on. Bring them on. Ain't nothing disrespectful about that. Anytime I go somewhere and people look at my ladies, that means I'm doing something right. As long as you don't say something shitty or you know, go to groping, we're okay. But if you go someplace and people are not looking at your lady, you know, all I'm gonna say is it might tend to indicate something if people aren't looking at your chick. That's all I'm gonna say. With that said, folks, as I get older, now look, I got these beautiful ladies here. But when you're younger, all you're concerned with is what a girl looks like. And then once you're like over that, once you're over the fact of, you know, having to roll with the perfect 10 and everything, you know, on the outside appearance of being perfect, at some point you get over that, right? If you do enough roaming the world, chasing women, you know, you will eventually get over that, believe it or not. Boom, Paness, I got Deb Gear. Booty check on the king. I'm kidding. Man, I'm standing here in my Speedo shorts, folks. You want a booty check on this, you're looking at Magnum PI links. You know, and back in my generation, folks, when men wore shorts, they were rocking fucking Magnum PIs, whether it was those Navy UDT shorts or motherfucking cut-off jeans. Okay, real men back then, you take a look at the basketball players, folks. That's the way we rolled back then. We had shorts just long enough to cover them nuts down there. That's the way we roll. That's why they call them shorts. And nowadays, I gotta wear a pair of fucking shorts down to my goddamn knees. Now, it's just different times, different culture, right? Different culture. But in my mindset, when I wear these long ass shorts out, put some lime in that Mexican beer, Terry N says, "Thank you very much, my friend." You know what? You're right. But I don't got no lime. I got the limon, so I will put it in there. Thank you for reminding me. Go ahead, baby. Thank you very much, honey. Yeah, but back then, folks, we wore shorts, and now I gotta wear shorts hanging down lower than my knees to be considered appropriate. Folks, back in the late 70s, the 70s, early 80s, we rocked motherfucking Magnum PI link like that. Cause you don't want that tan line coming down lower, folks. You know, them ladies were looking at these sexy ass men and our bodies with a beautiful tan. You don't want no tan line below your fucking knees. And then something happened. Something shifted. Boom, Paness. Jenna. Lack of resources builds character. Love you. I love you too, Jenna. It's good to see you. I'm glad to see you here during this live stream. Jenna's been around a long time too. I hope you're doing well wherever you're at. I think you're over in the States, right? Well, I know you're in the States, and I hope you're doing okay. But at some time there was a shift. There was a shift. I don't know when it was, late 80s, 90s. Hell, I don't remember, because I wore my cut-off jeans forever. And they were like this tall, right? My Magnum PIs. And next thing you know, these young cats start making their shorts fucking longer than the basketball players, and everybody longer. Next thing you know, men are wearing these shorts below your knees, those aren't fucking shorts. Those like become what do we call them? Like waders, like high waters. You know what I mean? Those aren't shorts. Who the hell wants to go swimming in a pair of modern day basketball shorts? I mean, if Tom Cruise in that movie Castaway was wearing a pair of modern day basketball shorts, that motherfucker would have drowned. He couldn't swim in that shit. But like today, you gotta have these board shorts, these long ass shorts below your fucking knees. How the fuck can you swim in that shit? That's why I got a fucking Speedo rocking a length of my Magnum PI shorts I had when I was back, you know, in 1979, 1980. And, you know, sometimes I kid about these dudes over at the beach, especially in Pattaya, you know, Thailand, all these Russians and European dudes with these big ass bellies, rocking a fucking Speedo, and some of them even got a T-back. I make fun of them, but I love them guys. Boom, Patness. I got Michael Barlow off the top ropes. Got a blue bar headed north. Thank you very much, my friend. Hope you're doing well in the world. Yeah, baby. You know what? Let me check it, baby. Hold on, folks. Get a pause. Helen Troy requesting a meat check on here. Oh, it's beautiful, baby. That's beautiful. You did a great job. My goodness, folks. Check out this beautiful girl through the smoke. And I got Filipino wife number 1 in there watching for us, G. Because we don't bring him out here when the smoke's floating around. He stays inside. But she is watching me live while Helen of Troy and I are working on this this meat right here. Boom! I got Ho Chi Minh off the top ropes with an orange bar headed north. Thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much for that contribution to my crew and my channel. I hope you're doing well in the world. I mean, you could make the assumption that maybe you're in Vietnam, but this is the internet. Hell, you might be in damn New York right now. I don't know, but Ho Chi Minh, man, maybe I'll do a video and talk about Ho Chi Minh. You know, that was a very, when I go to Vietnam, it's a very emotional trip because I'm all into the history of our involvement, well, the American involvement in Vietnam and the French and before. So anyhow, look, I don't want to get talking about that now. That's a whole nother subject, but if you've never been to Vietnam, it's just a beautiful experience. And when you start like studying the history of it, that's all I'm gonna say. Let me just stop right there. I love Vietnam. It's a beautiful country, just absolutely beautiful over there. Anyhow, all right, let me take a look at a couple more comments here. I got Jesus Rodriguez checking in. Man, I'll say this. I don't know, you could be a 12-year-old kid in your mother's basement, or you could be a 60-year-old dude. I don't know who you are, bro, but you are fucking entertaining. You are funny as hell, and you are persistent. You are persistent, man. Boom! I got Mike Carr off the top ropes. Two-tone gold bar headed north. Buy Forrest G something cool. I will, man. Thank you very much for that. You know, I had a contribution a little while back, and somebody requested that I buy him a book. And he's getting to the age now where he will kind of sit down in your lap and he'll watch a show. Not too long. He's still short attention span. But we are going to get him some books. I mean, he's got some books, but I will buy him some books. He's getting to the point where now I can sit there and read to him. Boom! Thailand escapades. Got a two-tone green bar. Buy a beer when you get a chance, when I can. Might be a while, but I will as soon as they lift this ban, my friend. Far from home. Boom! King Marcos, greetings from the Hashemite Kingdom of Jordan. Cool, man. Two-tone gold bar headed north. Shout out to you. Shout out to my friends in Jordan. And folks, that goes back to the magic of the internet and today's technology, that there are 375 people around the world listening to my voice while we cook some barbecue on this little $20 grill from Ace Hardware and just hang out. Yeah, baby, you can decide wherever, but just leave one piece on there for me a little bit longer. Just leave one piece on there because I want mine well done. Thank you, Dawn. Yeah, so it's just amazing to me, growing up in my generation, that I can just sit here and talk to the world just by talking to my cell phone and a great internet connection, right? But folks, I still remember back when I saw my first computer. You know, I saw the first computer in elementary school, and nobody knew what the hell a computer was. I mean, they really didn't back then. So it's just it's so interesting and just surreal for me to be able to talk to you around the world, because when I was a kid growing up, you know, we didn't have that technology. And even when beepers came around, you know, if you're my generation, you remember when you got your first beeper. Boom, I got Rich off the top rope, Sickler, with a orange bar headed north. Man, thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much for your contribution. Hope you're doing well wherever you're at in the world, Rich. Yeah, but, you know, for all you guys that are in my generation, you know, we went through the technology progression. We went from no cell phones to, next thing you know, you got a beeper. Next thing you know, you got a cell phone. Next thing you know, the cell phones are getting smaller. I mean, I thought I was somebody important when I got my first beeper. You know, that damn beeper go off. Next thing you know, you fucking getting off the damn next exit, finding a payphone. Yeah. And then it's the fucking wrong number. Anyhow. Okay, folks. Yeah, oh, you want me to chop that up, baby? Now, can you chop it up, baby? Because I'm too busy trying to read comments and talk to my friends. Helen of Troy is gonna chop up that potato and that carrot. And then we're gonna stick those on the grill. See if we can get a tune out of that trumpet. Boom, Paness. I got Paul Shields off the top ropes with the magenta / mauve colored two-tone. Beers on me, mate. Locked down in Kabul, enjoying the videos. Keep it up, brother. Shout out to all the contractors and military personnel stuck in shitholes away from the family. Bro, hey man, thank you very much. I'm glad you're tuning in from Kabul. Man, that's my old stomping ground. You know, well, my real stomping ground is out in Jaybad, Jalalabad. That's where my home is, but I did some stomping around in Kabul. And I don't know what the conditions on the ground are now, but back when I was rolling around, man, we was getting drunk over at the shit. God damn, it's been so long. I have to go pull up my book to remember the name of the place. It was Osama bin Laden's fucking old townhouse. They had turned into a bar, you know, in like a little basement area. Dude, when I was in Kabul, even 10 years ago, there was an underground of Kabul that if you were into that underground scene, it was a great place to be, great time to be there. And I actually capitalized on that underground nightlife situation. I made money off of that. You have to go buy my book to understand what we were doing. That's all I'm gonna say. Shit, I ain't gonna put it on video. You want to understand what I was doing? Buy my book. It's called Killing Sheep, The Righteous Insurgent. There's a link down to my Amazon author page down below this. Buy my book. I think there's a photo in there of me. There's an incriminating photo. But if you want to know what I was doing, I was honoring my grandfather. Boom! I got Denny B. Not rubbing it in, but alcohol and cigs are still for sale here in Angeles City. Right out the way of my brother Curry. Boom! Two-tone orange bar headed north. Thank you very much, Denny. But man, so Denny's reporting that there are still you can still buy booze in Angeles City, but I got a comment last night that said it was not. So maybe I read that comment wrong last night. And folks, I don't know if it's a provincial thing or whatever. Maybe it's just a barangay thing. I don't know. Maybe it's a Subic thing. But all I know right now is the Sorry stores here in my barangay have been wabash. I mean, it's no more booze or alcohol or tobacco sales. Alcohol and tobacco cannot right now. Boom! I got Mario Aquino off the top ropes. Keep it up. thank you very much, my friend. Thank you very much for your support. I hope you're doing well wherever you're at in the world. So yeah, I read my book. There's, you know what? Fuck it. I've already wrote about it. There's an incriminating photo in my book. Folks, we were allegedly bootlegging, supplying allegedly, I was accused of supplying booze to the underground establishments in Kabul. Yeah, that's good, baby. Thank you very much. But the customers of these establishments were the upper echelon of the upper echelon. So I think the people that were pointing the finger at me during the day were going to have a drink at night. And where the fuck you think that bottle of fucking Heineken come from, you motherfuckers? That's all I'm gonna say about that. Let's move right along. All right. Okay, so I just got a report that 7-Eleven is still selling beer in Barrio Barreto. Okay, well that's the Olongapo side. So maybe what I'm facing here, like I said, once you cross the river, we're on the Subic side. You know, it says welcome to Subic. So we are on the Subic side of the river. And so maybe it is a Subic thing, or it just could be a Barangay thing, but probably a Subic thing. That there's no beer or tobacco sales here. But I think what's gonna happen, you know, Cebu started this a long time ago, different provinces started it, so it's a domino effect. I mean, maybe at some point the federal government says, you know, cut it out. Looks good for me, baby, yeah. It's up to you. It's up to you. I just like one that's charbroil. Yeah, so folks, I don't know, and all I can do is report, you know, what I'm doing here, what I'm seeing, what I'm thinking. But that's what's going on here. All right, take a couple more comments, and then I'll probably shut this thing down. My iPhone is a champion most of the time when it comes to this. As long as you got that battery charge and the internet connection is good, this thing motors through it. Unless I'm in the very hot sunshine, this thing will do a thermal shutdown. Boom! Duke Shooter 6-9er. Ladyboy booty check for Connor Kelly. Man, you guys are killing me. I can't read all your conversations. I don't even know what you guys are talking about now. The comments are coming past me too quick, and I've been drinking too much. Ladyboy booty check. I ain't got no ladyboys up here. Anyhow, can you still order food delivery during curfew? Okay, when my last trip to Barrio Barreto was 2 or 3 days ago, yes, you could order takeout, or you could get takeout or delivery. But that's for Barrio Barreto. When you can't cross the river, the checkpoint's at the river, you know, because it divides the Olongapo side, the Barrio Barreto side, and the Subic side. So I am on the Subic side of that river. It's like being on different sides of the Rio Grande. It's a different border, different rules. They can't deliver here because they can't get across the checkpoint. But in Barreto, I'd have to defer that. As of a few days ago, they still were. I don't know about now because the last time I went, one of my liquor stores had closed and one restaurant had closed. So, folks, things are changing day by day. In any situation like that, you have to expect that. You have to know that changes are going to take place. You know, policies are going to be put in place. Policies are going to be rescinded. It's just the natural progression of any type of disaster or crisis. And you got to deal with it. It don't mean you got to be fucking happy about it. You don't got to be happy about it, but you're going to deal with it. You got to navigate it, and you got to ride it out. And just take lemons, make lemonade, have a positive attitude. And, you know, these guys out here working the checkpoint, they're not policymakers. Just like when I was a young cop, I'm not a fucking policymaker. It's like we used to tell people, you don't like the fucking policy? You know, go tell your local fucking congressman, politician, whatever, go fucking vote. I mean, I'm just a goddamn you know, foot soldier out here enforcing what these motherfuckers tell me what I have to do. If you don't like the fucking law, go get them to change it, and then we won't enforce it, you know. So these guys out here on the ground, folks, they're just doing what they're ordered to do. All my interactions, just to give you the vibe, been positive with the soldiers and with the police, and from what I saw, with all the population, you know, because we're all in this shit together. We're all in this shit together, and you know, so that's just what I'm saying. All right, folks. Fatima, can you say goodbye to my subscribers? Come over here, baby. Folks, take one more look at Fatima. Come here, baby. She's in there. All she's waiting on is this food to be done. She's just waiting. You need to get some plates? Wait, babe, we need a booty check, though. I'd have to get a bigger lens and check Fatima's booty, because that thing's wide, folks. She's been eating so many ice cream cones. All right, and the beautiful potatoes on the grill. She sliced up them carrots. And I'll give you one last look at this meat, because, like I said, this was a cooking show. I didn't lie. Take a look at this meat right here. It looks absolutely beautiful to me. And we're almost ready to eat, folks. And here's a look at the vegetables over here. Oh yeah, them things look beautiful too. And I think she's gonna put a little butter on the taters over there. And Fatima is looking so beautiful tonight. My goodness. Look at that. Folks, it's a hard life I lead. You know what I mean? I think probably in the history of pandemics, epidemics, outbreaks, clusters, lockdowns, quarantines, ain't nobody ever had it as bad as me. Locked down on this balcony with two beautiful Filipinas and a barbecue grill. Woo! Hashtag stress. Damn, they trying to lock me down like John Gotti. But I'm over here slicing motherfucking cloves of garlic like Paulie and Goodfellas. That's what we're doing here, folks. I think it's a good time to go ahead and cut the stream. They pretty much got everything done. I got Fatima. Think about Fatima, she will not wait until we set the table and like say grace, you know. She's gonna nibble on everything. She's gonna nibble on everything like a damn rat. By the time you get it in there, Fatima's already full. She ain't waiting on nothing. She wouldn't make it at my grandfather's house because nobody touched one morsel of food till he said the blessing. Then once he said the blessing, then you know, the floodgates were open. Eat all you want. Fatima wouldn't make it at my grandfather's house. She'd be in that kitchen trying to nibble like a rat, but that's a violation right there, because you ain't gave thanks yet. You hadn't said the blessing, Fatima. Get on out of here. Yeah, you already ate. Well, get up on out of here. All right, folks. So 366 folks. Thank you very much for joining us. I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this live stream. Say thanks to everybody for subscribing to our channel, listening to my voice, watching my videos, everybody who sends us money on the back channels through PayPal, everybody here that sent money through Super Chat. Occasionally somebody slips through the cracks and I don't see the thing go north, and occasionally I forget to thank you. But if I left anybody out, thank you very much. Hey, it's just cool as hell. Thank you so much. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. Push us over, what is it, 22,000? Yeah, 21.9 right now. Boom, Terry in off the top ropes. Oh my goodness, have a great day. Hey man, have a great day too. And we're gonna chow down on this feast. And just be thankful for what we got. Be thankful that everybody here is healthy. Forrest G's healthy. And I'm praying that Maria is healthy. Stanley, thank you very much. Boom! Stanley Matuzak off the top ropes. I got a navy blue bar headed north. All right, folks. I'm gonna go ahead and conclude this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'll be posting one tomorrow, so make sure you hit that bell so you know when I post it. So I'll just say thanks and goodbye. And ladies, if you could say goodbye to everybody.
Bye. You're low back now.
Oh, I got a low back. Now my cell phone's like a Filipino cell phone, huh?
Oh, empty.
It's empty? All right, folks, I got a low battery. So now my cell phone looks like Fatima's cell phone because she never charged it.
No.
All right, folks, we're out. We're out before my battery goes dead. Peace out. I'll see you guys on the next one. Whatever comes down the pipe. Peace out, everyone.